Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, good Tuesday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Bit of a windy day out there today. Let's get right to 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. If you're not careful, Brian, you might fall over.
Yeah, speaking of falling over.
Oh, boy.
I was convinced that my garbage can, today was a garbage day for us.
Okay.
I was convinced that my garbage can had blown down the street with a wind gust of 40 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, I walked outside and my garbage can was right where I left it last night.
That's good because I saw a whole bunch of cans all over the street. Luckily, yours stayed put.
Yeah, these are all first world problems,
They
but
are.
nonetheless, it has been very windy today.
Yeah.
We expect the wind to relax, and that's going to open the door for a little bit of snow later on tonight. First, let's check traffic. Traffic, all things considered, is fine. I-91 from Greenfield to Springfield, good shape. Pike from Auburn to West Stockbridge, also fine. And 291 and 391 are running smoothly as well. Even 202 there into the hills by the Quabbin is in good shape. And Route 2 across Franklin County, also in good shape. Let's take a look at the wind gusts. These are the wind gusts as we speak here. 25 miles per hour Westfield, 25 miles per hour in Orange, 28 miles per hour in Pittsfield. I believe the peak wind gust that I saw earlier today was 40 miles per hour at Barnes Airport in Westfield. So the winds are starting to come down, and that will continue to happen as we move deeper here into the afternoon and early evening hours. Temperatures are in the mid-20s to 30 degrees in the valley and in the low to mid-20s in the Berkshires. Quick look at our clouds and radar shows that were mostly clear, but the clouds will be rolling in here after sunset. So I expect that by 7 o'clock we're going to be mostly cloudy, and those clouds are the first indication of some snow on the way. And there's a winter weather advisory in effect for western Hampshire, western Franklin, and northern Berkshire County for some accumulating snow tonight and some snow showers tomorrow. We'll show you all of this with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
The state's highest court has vacated the murder conviction of a man charged with the 2015 killing of a woman in Springfield. The Supreme Judicial Court ruled the judge in Pedro Vasquez's trial failed to properly investigate claims of racial bias against one of the jurors, and that may have affected deliberations. Vasquez was found guilty of second-degree murder and other charges in the killing of 30-year-old Wahira Hernandez. The case has now been sent back to the Superior Court for a new trial. Multiple anti-Semitic incidents have been reported at the Westfield Middle School. According to the school's principal, a swastika was found drawn on a student's notebook. Earlier this month, the symbols were found on other supplies, including a school-issued device. The principal says the school has zero tolerance for hate speech and that they are working to enhance protocols for future incidents. President Donald Trump has issued an executive order to freeze nearly all federal grants and loans. This includes foreign aid, non-governmental organizations, DEI, and more. Social Security, Medicare, and payments directly from the government will not be affected. Democrats are calling the order a dagger to the heart for the average American family. It goes into effect at 5 o'clock this evening. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu has been called to testify at a hearing in Washington next month. A House Oversight Committee has launched an investigation into the sanctuary city policies of Boston, New York City, Chicago, and Denver. The chairman of the committee says these four cities have failed to comply with federal law. The hearing is scheduled for February 11th. In a statement, the mayor's office says they are proud to call Boston the safest major city in the U.S. and that they have received the letter and are reviewing it. Had some snow squalls moving across western Massachusetts this morning, talking more snow for tonight.
Yeah, this will be more of a steady light snow for a few hours during the overnight hours, and then we could have another round of scattered snow showers and snow squalls tomorrow afternoon. Let's take a look at it right now. Our National Weather Service winter weather advisory map showing winter weather advisory for western Hampshire, western Franklin, and northern Berkshire County, where up to 4, maybe even in some isolated spots, 5 inches of snow could fall overnight tonight and into the day here tomorrow. Let's take a look at it with a 22 News Storm Team Skycast. Evening plans at least through 10 o'clock. you're in good shape. We'll be dry. In fact, the clouds don't really start to thicken up here until after 7 p.m. And then by 9 o'clock, we're starting to see a couple of flurries in the Hudson River Valley, and watch what happens here between 9 and midnight. The snow fills in quite nicely. So we're going to have a 3 to 4 hour period of steady snow here during the wee hours of tomorrow morning. But notice by 4 a.m. it's gone. With that said, plan on snow on roads for the morning commute tomorrow, and certainly a slower than average morning commute, and you'll probably have to brush at least a little coating of snow off your car. And then during the rest of the day here, we get a little sunshine, or at least clearing by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. But there will be some scattered rain and snow showers that could happen at any time tomorrow, and especially in the early to mid-afternoon. Noontime, scattered rain, snow shower, scattered snow shower here at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then by early evening, we're starting to clear and dry out. So just enough to slow you down here tomorrow morning. We'll continue to track it, and the potential for some more rain and snow for the end of the week on 22 News at 5.
Doomsday Clock is back with a dark update. The metaphoric clock says humanity is the closest it has ever been to destroying itself. The bulletin of the atomic scientists reset the clock today and put it at 89 seconds to midnight. That's the closest the Doomsday Clock has been to midnight since it was introduced back in 1947. The organization looks at numerous factors, including nuclear threats, climate change, artificial intelligence issues, and disinformation when determining where the countdown stands. President Trump says Microsoft is in talks to buy TikTok's U.S. business from its Chinese owner, ByteDance. The president told reporters last night he wants to see a bidding war for the app so the, quote, best deals can be made. Last week, President Trump signed an executive order to delay a nationwide ban on TikTok for 75 days. Microsoft and TikTok have declined comment. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, a special election was held today in Holyoke to decide the future of how a city treasurer will be selected. We'll have what the future of the position will be. Plus, the city of Springfield has received funding for electric school buses, how this could help the city reach its climate goals. And Massachusetts State Auditor Diana DiZoglio will be releasing her report on a number of state settlement agreements. Brian.
Traffic moving along just fine as we head into the evening commute. I-91 is in good shape, and so is the Pike, even 391 and 291, with just minor delays funneling into 91 downtown. We'll track the potential for some snow here overnight and what that means for tomorrow morning's commute on 22 News starting at 5.
All right, Brian, thank you, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Latest news and weather updates at wwlp.com and the free 22 News app.